Are you having microphone troubles over there?
What, me? No. No.
Well, how the turns have tabled.
What's poppin', everybody? Hello and welcome to Popcorn Culture. My name is Ben Carlin and I am your host. And here with me today is my brother Jay and my wife Alyce and his wife Beth.
We're all here.
Who will be in today's episodes. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We have guests. This is so unlike us.
It is so unlike us.
How are you guys?
We're pretty good. We're excited.
I think that the last time that we had the wives on for an episode of the Pop, I feel like we dove in and started doing like our like pop talk so quickly, and I feel like we didn't give proper like intro. We didn't give you guys like proper like moment to like, you know, walk into the landscape that is the podcast.
Okay.
Landscape.
Have you been feeling bad about that since then?
I have not let it go ever since. So this is my this is the time Ben, speak as little as humanly possible. No. Throw the microphone. So Alyce, thank you so much for coming on. And I know that you are a bit of an expert on like Roth IRAs and 401ks. So if you could just go ahead and give people like a bit of a breakdown on how to plan for their financial future.
Sure. So you marry Ben.
Yeah. Tell him to do it.
That's all I do.
And what do you got for Beth over there?
Well, I was thinking since we're heading to Disney World at the end of the week.
We are indeed,
which is part of why we have the ladies here. We're recording this at night, so this is like parents' night out. And we were like, they're like, what do you guys want to do? And we're like, how about we go to work, get some stuff done?
I haven't even been home.
Yeah, I haven't even leave today. This is my third show today. Yeah,
and sparks are coming out of your ears.
Ooh, we're doing good. But so let's maybe what are you looking forward to the most for our upcoming trip to the world?
The most.
Yeah, the most.
I don't like questions that are like the most. What's your favorite? What's the best?
What's
I don't know.
I
can never answer that.
I understand.
To be fair,
there's some things.
Yeah, that's like the favorite movie question.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't choose. Yeah.
Okay.
What is a thing you're looking forward to?
Well, it's really, really cold here right now. So
yeah.
One thing I'm just looking forward to is being in Florida.
Yeah, the weather.
Yes, the weather. I think this morning it was like 8 degrees.
Yeah. It was bad. Yeah.
Yes. In fact, Alyce and I have been watching a lot of this YouTube channel, the Outdoor Boys.
Outdoor Boys.
You know, yeah, Luke from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
We'll give him a follow. He doesn't need them. He has 12 million followers.
Yes.
He's doing okay.
He is positively blown up. But I feel like it's always very interesting to like he'll go out into like these like minus 30-degree temperatures and go camping.
Oh, for sure.
And all of his stuff is always so frozen.
Right. We were out at our land today. We have like 6 acres we're thinking about building on. And I think it was like 23 degrees when we were there.
Yes.
And when I was just like, it's fine. Luke does -17.
Yeah.
I can do 23.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. It's like 40 degrees of discrepancy.
Right. I'm like, this is balmy.
Balmy for him.
It is impossible to think how it can be that much colder.
I know. Our son Luke, not Outdoor Boys Luke.
Right. Not Luke. Yeah.
Not our boy.
Yeah.
Maybe he could create his own Luke's Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
On the drive to school today, he was like, what if it was just like 1,000,000,000,000 degrees? And I was like, well, we'd all be on fire. And he was like, no, but like cold. And I'm like, oh, negative 1,000,000,000,000 degrees. And I'm like, well, we'd all be like frozen in blocks of ice. And he'd be like, but how? What about like this? What about? I'd be like, Luke, I'm going to be honest with you. If it was that cold, everything on the planet would be dead immediately.
Did you say that? Like,
I
how
did,
do you say?
yeah.
Because I
Everything. I'd be like, the
Just a happy little
oceans would
on
be
the way
frozen.
to school conversation.
a little chat.
Little chat.
There's no easy way for me to put it to you, buddy.
You have a lot of questions, and I'm just going to answer them all the same way. You've gone too cold.
That's so funny.
There are simply too many zeros.
Too many zeros. He's like, but what about the sun? And I'm like, you know what? If the sun is gone, that's probably the situation we're in, is that there is no sun.
Right.
Yeah.
All of this just because Florida is warm.
Yeah, just Florida is warm.
I know. I feel like that's a lame answer too. Like, I'm looking forward to the weather.
weather.
Number one thing, that's what I'm looking forward
But
to.
at this moment,
Do y'all not feel like, I mean, like, it's hard to, how do you guys feel about the term Disney adults and are you one?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Beth, yeah?
yeah, I think somewhat. I feel like I've been pondering this with like the Disney thing lately. Like we've gone a bunch and, to the point where people are like, oh, you're a big Disney person, right? And I think it's like I'm of both minds. It's like I both love it. And I don't know if like in an alternate universe, it is like what I would have picked to keep doing over and over. But I think because we are like doing it and it's like become such a thing and like we all do it together and we've got like the DVC thing. I just try to like lean into it really hard.
Right. Like we're doing it, so we may as well do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to sound ungrateful or like I don't want to be doing it. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
But
It didn't sound
Okay.
that way at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you were completely safe. I always think it's kind of interesting because I think as parents, like it's like we can say like we're excited about the weather, but on some level, like while we're there, a lot of what we're attempting to do, and you guys can tell me if you feel differently, but like it's to get out there and make sure that like the kids are having like a really phenomenal time.
Right.
So there's a possibility that like in a world where we were going on a Disney trip, just the four of us, that it could be different from the weather.
Oh,
That,
maybe.
like, the answer to
Right.
that question could be different.
Right. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like it's like, I don't know. I feel like, yes, it is for the kids, but like also like it's a fun way to interact with the kids.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Like that's a good way to go and spend a week with like activities and the warm weather and being outside and like even the little playgrounds. Like that's part of the
Yeah.
fun of being a Disney.
Right. Right.
Like it's
Yeah.
not necessarily these huge parks. It's like all these little moments sprinkled in.
Well, and then
Yeah.
then on the other end of it, there's that kind of curiosity because like as our kids have grown up with this and as it's something that we continue to go and do with them, is going to be, what do you think their relationship will be with Disney fast forwarding 10-15 years?
I mean, I feel like if you grow up going to the parks every other year, you're probably gonna like it a lot. Like I think you'll have very fond memories of it.
Or go ahead.
yeah, I did have a moment this week where I like was trying to pick out something for the kids to watch on TV and I was like, let's like watch some Disney things to get ready for our trip. I'm like, what are some, like we're gonna like do a bunch of Toy Story stuff. Maybe we should watch Toy Story or like
Yeah.
Frozen. And they were like, I think Luke said, we're just not really into Disney right now. And I was like,
Oh, I see.
so I don't know. I'm a little afraid that moment might come sooner than later.
Nah, they're just really into Sonic right now. Is what's happening.
I've heard Sonic is so good.
The movies,
Yeah.
they're really fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was.
we haven't seen 'em.
I feel like they are like better than they have like any like need to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It had a shockingly high score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it, which Luke is very disappointed at me. All of the kids are disappointed. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make it a
I have to watch it.
You
with
gotta
them.
watch it.
Make it a
I'm
thing.
sure they'll watch it just over and
5
over.
million times?
Yeah, 5 million times they're watching.
What does Luke say that like to where he's expressing his disappointment at you? Like what does
He
that
was
look
like,
like?
why did you just not come? Okay, so Jonathan took them to go when I was wrapping Christmas presents one day. It was like, I have so much to do. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. Jonathan took the boys to the movies and I wrapped Christmas presents. And he's like, he's asked me at least 5 times, why did you just not come see Sonic that day? Why did you not want to see it? I was like, I was really busy trying to get ready for Christmas.
What could you have possibly been
Yeah. What are
thinking?
you doing, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, to go back to like the Disney 15 years from now question, like I don't know. I feel like my curiosity is whether or not like they'll have been there, done that.
maybe. I bet there's gonna come a moment where they're like, okay, we want to go do like roller coasters, like this really intense ones. I could see that happening from like 15 to like 21.
They'll be
maybe.
they'll be thrill seekers.
But then the nostalgia will come back around.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, oh, but Disney, remember when we did this?
Oh,
And
yeah.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can only imagine that when they have their own kids, it'll be like, oh man, we got to go to Disney World.
Right.
Yeah, will the day come where the kids are like, "Hey, can we use the vacation club points
Without us?
this year to take our children?"
Oh,
And we're like,
And we're not invited.
we're not invited.
We're not invited. All of our parents are going on this trip.
Right,
That's
right.
where we're
That's
going right
true.
now.
Yeah. That's,
I'll be like, oh, no, I'm coming.
it sounds like you
right.
guys have not configured it properly.
yeah.
This is our family culture.
Culture, right? Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, Jay during last week's episode of the Pop. So to be fair, some folks have heard us run through this list. However, I do think it is decidedly different with the wives present.
I think so.
To weigh in on where we are. Do you have your list of over-unders?
I do. I wasn't anticipating having to do it a second time, but because when we were recording earlier this week, we hadn't planned this at all.
No, yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
But it's come together quickly.
it has.
Yes. All right. So I came up with a list of over-unders for the trip we are about to go on. So whether you think it'll be higher than, I've had to like make up the different betting lines for myself.
I think you did great.
Oh, thank you.
Splendidly.
Thank you.
Spiffing good.
Good. Glad to
Spiffing.
hear it. All right. So obviously they've already heard me and Ben talk about it. So we want to hear you guys' reasoning for whatever you're choosing for the over or the
Oh,
under.
yeah. This could be fun because now we get to see how they compare to
I
our
know.
answers. So we don't answer.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
We'll tell them what we picked.
Oh, yeah.
but
Then we'll
after.
argue. And then we can argue about
Don't influence. Yeah.
it. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Getting
So
it raucous up in here.
got a whole list of stuff here. So the first question for the over under is the amount of art Ben buys on this trip, and I just have it at half a point here. So that would mean like if he buys 1, you take the over, and if it's 0, you take the under. If you think it's more than 1, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ask Alice first.
Okay. How do you take over under
She probably has
half
more
a
thoughts on
point
Ben
amount of art
buying
Ben
art.
buys on the trip?
Under.
Under, you think 0?
I think 0.
No art. Okay.
You think I'll back out again?
I do. I do.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, well, I'm going to say 1 then. I don't know. Is this an ongoing saga? I feel like I've missed the Ben buying art
Well,
or
so
not
Okay.
buying art saga.
yes. So no, every time we take a Disney trip, we like hem and haw over art pieces. We go in, we have to go back to see it again. He'll
see.
go and get Jonathan. He'll go show Jonathan. He's like, we could put it here, we could put it there.
Yeah, and there's almost always like I've taken a picture of it and I'm like, Jay, how cool is this?
How cool is this?
To which no doubt Jay's response is,
Oh, it's amazing. I love it.
and then it's like, yeah, it costs like this much money.
I'm like, it's not that cool.
I think Jonathan and I have very similar reactions. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be the year.
This
But
is not the year.
could the calling the over under on that be affecting?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I know,
I
this
feel
is
like
the
now Ben is going to buy it.
Yes, and
Because
that
he
is his
wants to-
personality. He's like, oh, I'll prove
That's
this
okay.
wrong.
That's okay. The good news is that if you take the over on if we go over on almost any of these, that's great news for everybody.
Well, you
I mean, because then
know?
it means there's more art in the world.
yeah.
That's true.
In
our
our
lives,
world.
yeah. in our
It's like it
lives.
exists either way.
All of the art pieces I haven't bought are still in the world.
Exactly.
I didn't find a way to go and ruin them so that nobody else
Yeah.
could have them either.
Yeah. Well, we'll be at Epcot during the Arts Festival as
We
well.
will. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. I feel like this one, it's more of a you question because you're like louder about it, but I am also always considering it.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I mean, and I would have said that you could probably park this somewhere like the guys, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but when
yeah.
you were teeing it up in the first place, you are you. So.
Yeah. So there's that. All right. So I have it that I took the under, Ben took the over, Beth took the over, and Alyce took the under. well.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
I feel like Alyce just gave me the warning shot eyes.
Oh man. All right, so this is going to be fun. All right, now this one's more for our side. Amount of Pluto pins that we gather on the trip. I have the line set at 13 and a half.
Okay, so 13 or under or
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do you
yes,
think it'll be
like-
more than 13 or less than 13?
over.
You're taking the over?
Over.
Okay.
It could be close. If Jonathan sees it, he's going to get it, is the thing. I feel like I'm more like you with the art, where it'll be like, he's like wants every single pen and every.
The game is to try and get as many as we can.
I know it is.
Which honestly though is kind of fun, because I do think one of the big things about going to the parks and trying to pick like which piece of merch, because it's everywhere.
It's overwhelming.
Well, does this include trading too?
Oh yeah. Just the number of not just buying them.
It could be
just
trading
new ones
and
acquired,
buying.
whether you're off the pin boards, trading with the cast members, trading with other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we got to remember
Yeah.
too, guys, that Jay Disneyland earlier this year is on a straight up hot streak when it comes to buying the random packs.
Oh, that's true.
To see what's inside. Did you use up all of your luck in Disneyland? Because I'd bet you buy at least 2 of those packs.
But he's just talking about Pluto pens.
No, I know, but there could be a Pluto pin in that pack.
Yeah, no,
But
he's definitely going over.
And some of those are good to trade. If I feel like there's less people to trade with at Disney World.
Yeah, there weren't like when we were in Disneyland, there was like a whole like black market of traders outside the
an
the
encouraged
shops.
black market.
And encouraged, yes, one that the park wants there. And whenever we've been at Disney World, it's been like maybe like we'll run into 1 or 2 people around the park.
My greater concern for you is that you could be reaching the outside edge of a saturation point, and you're going to see fewer unique Pluto pins.
Right.
Yeah.
It does occur to me that maybe like we've been rounding up the commons here for a while.
Right. Like if there's like a pyramid of scarcity per Pluto pins, I feel like maybe you've got like the bottom 2 layers out of 5.
It is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think what happens too is that it seems like there will be every year there's new Pluto pins, of course, and there will be like more common ones, and those are the ones I think we've maybe got a bunch of. We've got like a bunch of the new common ones. So there's like tons of older ones we might still run across.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where like, do you remember the name of the girl that we ran into at Animal Kingdom? And she was like the first person I think that we met that had like the folders, the binders.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was her name?
Oh, she was wonderful.
Yeah.
She was
she
really
was very
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she like the Disney
Disney
princess or something?
princess
Or is that what we
something?
told her
That's
she
what we
should
told
be?
her she should be.
Oh, the Disney princess?
Yeah.
That's so good. Well, if not, I mean, maybe, yeah, it's like we can't tell people to go find her, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You just know she exists,
looked-
people.
She was in
Yeah.
one of the vlogs,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So where does that land, everybody, Jay?
So, well, Beth hasn't given me an answer yet.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna say over, Joe.
You
I
think
hope
that over?
I hope over. I hope over.
I hope over as well. Okay, so all 4 of us took the over on that we get that we get at least 14 new Pluto pins.
Yeah.
It's a long
trip.
week.
It's a long week.
You're tenacious.
I mean, we're gonna. I'll. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
other thing is that the cast. This is working in our favor. The cast members are trading again now.
Oh,
Which they weren't before.
That's a good
Well,
point.
now we
Yeah.
get to look for 0 pens for
Yes.
Addie.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Which I think is that.
That we'll just skip down to that one. Sure. So then that's the other one is how many 0 pins do we gather? And I had the line on this one at 6.5 just because I think there's probably less than Pluto.
Less than Pluto.
I think
But-
over.
You think over?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope over.
I
That
hope
would be
over.
fun.
Yeah.
I could see this being one. Like I still haven't exactly decided what I think is going to be the way for Addison to like wear her pins, because she is so
Specific about her outfits.
she is like
She
she's
like does not want us to mess up her outfits with anything other than what matches.
yes,
see.
and
yeah.
I mean
so I think we might need to get her a bag. You know.
Yeah,
or a
we're-
binder.
a binder could
She'd
be good.
probably love a little binder.
Yeah, that
With
could
her
work.
little 0 pens.
But I mean, the thing, like every single day for a while, like we would ask her, like, do you want to wear like pants or a dress today? And for a while, I felt like it would alternate. It's just dress
Just dresses now.
every single
Only
day.
dresses.
Yes.
Yep.
And while we're at the parks this year, she has recently, and not even the movie Aladdin, but she has recently fallen in love with Jasmine. I think from a coloring book.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I
tell
think
me why.
There's a little girl at her school named Surya.
Surya.
Who dressed up like Jasmine for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
And Surya has the most beautiful dark black hair that they pulled up just like Princess Jasmine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she had like perfect Princess Jasmine hair.
She looked
She looked
spot on.
Spot on, like
Yeah.
a little
Aw.
baby doll Princess Jasmine. And so from that point forward, all the girls want to look like Jasmine.
That's so cute.
Yes, all the girls. And you know,
everyone wants to look like Jasmine.
I know,
yeah, right.
I know, and our daughter has like a mixture of our hair, which is not Princess Jasmine hair.
No,
You know, I mean, her hair is wispy.
It's yes,
It's wispy. So like she asked me,
What princess should she be aiming
Anna.
for then? Anna. Okay.
I keep pushing for Anna because I'm like, listen, you get little cute little braids, like we can handle that. But no, like she's asking for Princess Jasmine hair every day, so I have to do it.
Okay.
Flip it through.
But she's doing the like bibbity bobbity boutique.
Yes,
She is.
And we watched a Princess Jasmine
Oh.
like dress up.
So
thing.
is that what she's like planning
She's
on
locked
when she's there?
in
She's locked
on
in.
Princess
Oh my
Jasmine.
gosh.
Okay.
But then
That's
they
so
also
cute.
have like the fake hair, and she wants the long fake hair that's blue and pink because that's like long Princess Jasmine hair.
That's blue and pink.
Yes, it's blue and pink ponytail that comes out. She is locked and loaded, ready to go.
I cannot wait for
She's
this.
ready.
Oh, she is so ready.
It is gonna be the
Sweet
cutest
girl.
thing ever. I mean, I don't even know where she like picks up all of these like little isms, but like when she like paints her nails, it's like anybody new she sees, she will immediately walk forward and she'll have both hands extended with all of her fingers out, and she's like, "Look, I got my nails done." Like, do you see? Do you see? She has also painted my nails. I mean, probably like 15 times. the
Yeah,
past 2
yeah.
weeks,
You've been getting manicures almost every night.
She told me that the last time I saw her.
Did she really?
Painted them blue. Right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
what I heard.
Yeah.
That was the story.
Her aim is getting better.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean it started to where like your whole like top knuckle was just filled in.
Kind of blue.
Yeah. So I mean she's mostly getting inside the lines these days.
She's getting
which
there.
is
good.
She's getting
Yeah.
there.
tremendous progress.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Glad to hear it. All right. I'm very curious what you have for our next one, Beth. Because it's in regard to our own son, Luke.
I knew this had to be on there.
Okay, so we are signed up for the following, what you might call like high intensity rides. We've got Slinky Dog Dash, Tower of Terror, Tron, and Flight of Passage. At the moment, Luke is signed up for all 4 of them. How many will he ride? The line is at 2.5.
Definitely under.
Taking the under. Okay.
Definitely under.
I so hope I'm wrong, but I think there is no chance he is going to do any of the maybe Slinky Dog.
Maybe Slinky. You're gonna give him 1.
I'm gonna give him 1 out of 4.
Okay.
I hope he does more.
I
he
think-
dog's a big game, but
I know.
he can't walk down the hallway if it's dark.
I know. But there are
Luke.
but sometimes I think he's just trying to like act like he needs us at the house.
Maybe.
Because what he really, it's not that he can't walk down the hallway. He wants the companionship of you being there, and we'll be there.
He has been talking about Tower of Terror
He
for
has.
a full year.
full
he used
year.
to call it Terror of Tower.
Yeah.
I think he started saying it correctly now.
I think the good news
love
about
if he
Tower of
did it.
Terror is that he's not going to know if he doesn't want to do it until it's way too late. And then you're in it.
Then you're in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
going to be so traumatizing.
I think
But it's like that's the thing about roller coasters is that like they give you that like huge sense of thrill, and then you get the massive dopamine, serotonin, whatever brain chemicals fire afterwards, and you realize that you're okay.
exactly.
And so sometimes
That's what you get. Sometimes this is the thing. This is the line you walk, is that like, I remember my first roller coaster was the Loch Ness Monster, and we were climbing up the hill, and I was like, okay, this is all right. I'm okay. I'm all right. And then like we went down the first hill, and it was like really scary. And then you go up a hill, you go around a corner, and then you go down a hill. And at the bottom of that hill is the first loop on the ride.
You go upside
And
down.
You go upside down. And I remember as we went down that hill, I was positive I was about to die.
Oh,
Like, this is it. It's over. I'm like, I can't do it. Someone's going to have to stop the ride. They can't. And I remember I came out the other end of the loop a different person. I was like, that was amazing. Let's do it again. And it was I've never met, I was a different person. So you have to wonder, how is Luke going to come off one of these rides? Will he be like, that traumatized me, I'm never doing high intensity rides again? Or will he be like, that's it, I'm addicted, let's go?
That is
the question.
that is literally the question
Because
and the probable outcomes.
Exactly.
I mean, what are the odds he gets off and it's like, Luke, what did you think? And he's like, nah.
like, you know what?
I was neither thrilled nor scared.
That's impossible.
Yes.
I feel like the odds he gets up to the front and then backs out
I
are
know.
also high.
I know. That's what I'm very concerned about. Specific, like, I think Flight of Passage, you're not really moving. You know, you just have to sit there and do it. So I think he could do that
Yes.
without too much intensity, unless just the visuals end up spooking him.
A Flight of Passage has a really cool, like, if you've never been on it before, like when you're walking through the queue, there's like some really neat moments where they like atomize you or something.
Yeah.
That's in Flight of Passage, right? You go
Yeah.
and you stand like the heat signature and they like do all the little
Yes.
things and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
up
they're
on the
like, move
screen.
around, get the bacteria off you.
I think that's a really good way to like kind of like lure people in because
Yeah.
it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
it's
like,
interactive.
I'm safer now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, especially if you're a kid. All right, so Alyce, where are you at? Are you on the over or the under for number of rides Luke does?
I think under. I really want to root for him.
We're not rooting against
I
him.
know,
We're just
I know.
really-
He just- That's okay because I took the over. I'm the only one who believes.
Oh, poor Luke.
No,
I want
we'll
him to
see.
just crush
I know.
it.
I know. I hope he
That's-
proves us
that's-
all wrong.
Me too.
I know.
Me
I know.
too.
I want him to be able to enjoy it because he wants to enjoy it.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Can he
exactly.
get? Will he make it? Because it is scary when you're a kid.
They're scary now.
I know. It's so
I
scary.
know, that's the thing,
You say
yeah.
about Tron, that gets me.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, this is honestly, it's exactly how I feel about skydiving. Like, because I feel like I want to like tick that bucket list item, and you've done it.
I have done it.
Yeah, which is kind of like
Thank goodness I did it when I was young.
that's exactly
I-
it. It's like I
I
can't
would
even
not touch that now.
I
can't even-
zero desire.
No, nothing.
Well, that's the thing too, is that like we went to the Space Needle when we were in Seattle, and when you walk in, it's floor to ceiling glass, and like I walked up to the edge, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like my hands were like
Sweating.
I mean, pouring moisture out of them
Oh,
like
man.
like a fountain.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was just
no.
like, I'm like, here. Part of me is like, yeah, go skydiving. Just like the ice bath, you know, where it's like,
Yeah.
lift your leg, put it in the tub, sit down, like tell yourself that you're okay. It's like I want to think that would happen, but then when I was up on the Space Needle, I'm like, I'm not even that high,
No.
and I'm very worried.
I know, right?
But it
It's
does
like-
feel different when you're in an airplane.
Does it
like
feel
it
different?
doesn't like look real. You know, in a Space Needle you can still make things out.
Right, that's true.
And when you're up higher in an airplane, it's just like, well,
well,
send it.
Send it. I mean, the good news at that point is you're attached to a fellow human
Right.
being.
I know.
Yes,
That's what would
yes.
make me feel a little better about skydiving. I wouldn't want to do it like by myself pulling the cord, but like being just tandem attached to a professional who's done it a million times.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, his name's probably Dan or
Yeah,
something.
probably. He's just going to be talking to you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Right. So,
Exactly.
Lovely.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Oh gosh, I know. Like a part of me, like I feel like I would talk a big talk and that'd be up there. And I'm like, I don't know about this.
Well,
I think you would just do it.
If I was up there, I would do it because, like, I think I would force myself to.
Right.
I think that's where
Think
it's
of
like,
the shame of landing on the ground having not done it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'd be so
I know.
disappointed.
I know.
Oh, it'd be so
then
sad.
it'd be like, can we run it back up? Like,
Run
I
it
think
back.
This time I've got it for sure.
Yeah, I know. They're like, sure you do. You got another payment for us?
Yeah, that's
Right.
that'd be another $500 or however much it costs to go skydiving. Okay, what's the next question?
Next one is, how many fireworks shows will we watch? And I have the line at 0.5.
So just one.
One will be the over.
What do you mean by like us? Like
Like-
with the children?
Like, yeah, like
Like aren't we
As
all
a whole
planning
family?
to do one?
No, the one from the tower
doesn't count.
Doesn't
doesn't count.
Okay.
Oh,
One from
I
the
tried to
tower doesn't
loophole
count.
that too.
Nope. Yeah, you guys are on the same page here. No, this has got to be a day we spent in the park. And for what it's worth, like I think Animal Kingdom has like some sort of light show or something. Not like fireworks because of the animals, but like that would count.
It has never occurred to me not fireworks because of the animals, and I feel like it should have.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes
It's like
sense. That'd be so
that
scary.
does add up.
Right, yeah.
That's why they don't do it.
Right.
Okay. Drone show eventually though. maybe.
Drone
That
show.
would be cool.
Yeah.
I think over.
Yeah, you think
I think
we'll
over.
you think we'll catch one?
Will it be with like? Are you talking about with the children?
Yeah.
Because we're doing Hollywood Studios, just adults.
Right.
So
That
we'll
evening.
probably see
Oh yeah.
fireworks
Right.
there.
But that's
But with the
like that's like after the park is closed, then it reopens for people, right?
Maybe.
So normally, don't they do the show and then it closes and then
Oh,
it'll
so
open?
the kids might.
But
stay
they do
there.
the show again, I think.
I
Oh,
think
do
it's.
they?
I still think it's going to be over.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
All
we're
right.
gonna really hold out for Magic Kingdom.
yeah.
Yeah,
Happily ever after.
yeah. I showed Addie the show.
Did
So
you?
I did. Yeah, yeah. So she knows what's up. She knows she has to to nap accordingly on her own terms. But
Yeah.
she knows. I'm like, listen, you got to see it.
Because that's the thing is that like, can the kids make it?
I know. I feel like under just because I don't know. My goal this time is to take it easy on the kids because they become monsters when
When they're tired, yeah.
Hey,
That's
you,
true.
you could probably take that Monsters line and segue into another one if you felt like it.
Probably could. For what it's worth, that means me and Beth took the unders and you two took the overs on
Hey,
Friday.
look at
Although
that.
my reasoning was that even if we're at like Magic Kingdom that late, I'm not going to watch the show. I'm just going to want to go more. I'm going to try and do rides
Oh.
because everyone will be at the show.
Oh.
That's when you do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair point.
Well, it depends what the kids want to do.
It depends what the kids want to do.
It's
You're right.
a fair point might be strong. It's a point.
It's a point.
It's a fair
I think what just might
No,
happen
it's-
is Ben and Alice and Addie might stay for the fireworks and we go home.
Right.
it's a point.
You guys can watch Luke and Nick and Nate, and me and Beth will go ride Tiana's Bayou
that
Adventure.
sounds like a
Because
great
the other thing, it's not even that I don't think the kids would enjoy the fireworks show, but I like often my recollection is that you have to like stand in that giant crowd
Yes.
for like an hour. And that is to me what would be the hard part with the kids.
That is tricky.
That
Yeah.
is very tricky.
Yes. All right. Well, anyway, moving on here. This is amongst the entire family. How many perfect scores will we get on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin? I have it at 1.5.
Does anybody think anybody other than Jay will do this?
Unless if you think you can do it,
I've never done it.
okay, then one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, under. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You guys have no faith in Ben, is what I'm hearing.
You know, honestly, if Tyler were going to be with us on this trip, I'd be like, Tyler will definitely get it too.
Why don't you think you can do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you could probably do it.
Because I've tried.
Yeah.
I can't hit. I can't.
You got
hit
to
the-
try again.
I
Ben.
can't hit the inside of the robot's arm.
Oh, you could do it.
It's the equipment is really what it is. When was the last time they calibrated those lasers?
Not recently. I'll tell you what. They don't shoot straight for sure. Well, just like bonus tip, you just hold the button down. It'll keep going. You don't have to.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
That is good to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
I can
go.
I can take it easy on my thumb bench
On your
press.
thumb, exactly. Just
Yeah.
hold it down.
for the whole time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just never let go.
Never let go.
I had no idea.
I know,
Look
right?
at that. Look
yeah.
at that. So you're not
No
losing
idea.
points for accuracy.
Yeah, there's no accuracy game on this. You just got to hit the
Oh.
target. So take as many as you can.
I've been playing wrong the whole time.
I know.
All right. Well, maybe that's
Like whenever
your
I really
answers.
try, I still have an embarrassing score
Well,
compared to you.
I'll tell you where to aim. So,
Okay.
and we can watch. You guys got to watch
Even
our
still.
video. How to get a perfect score on Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Top 6 Disney World
Okay.
myths.
Okay.
We got homework.
Exactly. All right. Next up is how many Disney characters will we take photos with? And I have it at 7.5.
Oh, definitely less than that.
Less?
Way less.
Oh, you think under? Okay, because
it's
we're
so
doing
hard
like a
to take.
character breakfast.
How many
Oh,
people are at
that's
the
true.
character breakfast?
It's probably Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald.
Might be like
Pluto.
4 right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That might be 5.
I think
4 or
over.
5.
You taking the over?
I think this year Addison. I mean, like when we go to like Chuck E. Cheese,
She's so into mascots.
she's very into
Yeah,
mascots.
she might really like that.
Or there was even like a night where we like as like the office and everybody went out and we did like a like the minor league baseball team night, the Salem Red Sox, and Muggsy, who is like the
dog.
The
like the
dog.
dog mascot.
left over from I think before. I think Muggsy is not even like a part of like the Red Sox franchise. I think like Muggsy used to be when it was like the Salem Avalanche.
Yeah.
And they
Oh, I
just
forgot
they just kept the dog, I think.
Like, well, why buy a new costume?
I said we already invested like, you know, in this one. So
Oh,
now
that is so funny because he's like a Saint Bernard, right?
what does
Is
that
what it
have to
is?
do?
The Avalanche. They're snow dogs.
Because the Avalanche
Oh,
were
'cause
fed
Avalanche
into
is-
the
is snow.
Rockies.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember the snow dogs with the things they wore on their necks? They go into avalanches and save people.
Oh.
Do you see it?
I see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anyways, Addie was obsessed with Muggsy. She showed
She
him
was
her
showing him her
nails.
nails.
Yeah,
Yes!
she showed him her nails.
I mean, she
like hugged him.
She came like sprinting, like she was like in a conversation with like an aunt or something, like 30 feet away. And it was like, Addie, look. And I mean, she like sprinted up the stairs, ran around the corner, hands out, look at my fingernails.
Yes, yeah.
That's going to be so
Fingernails.
fun.
Yeah, I
to
know. And we
watch.
took a Disney cruise last year that she was obsessed with all of the characters.
Yes, because was it Goofy that kissed her hand?
Donald Duck.
Donald. Oh no, I forgot.
Yeah, no, it was
Wow.
Donald Duck. But then we told Goofy that Donald Duck kissed her hand and Goofy kissed her hand too.
Yes.
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 I
But
know.
The thing I think is really funny about it though is that obviously when they kiss the hand, they're inside of the mascot thing, so they make this noise. It's like, or like. But now, whenever like Addie gives you a kiss, she makes
the
that. She's like.
noise.
It's like, oh.
that's
She is
adorable.
so sweet.
Our kids just blow raspberries. They'll be like in the middle of giving you a kiss, and then it's just like,
Enjoyable.
yeah. And
love
then they'll
it.
think it's hilarious and do it like 10 more times.
I love that.
Which, to be fair, it is.
We should
Yeah.
we should cue that song. You're gonna miss this.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, I feel like I just saw it hit you.
Oh man, we made a Bluey video today. Like, whoa.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there's nothing like. I mean, yeah. If you want to see Jay misty-eyed, watch him talk about Bluey.
I know, it really gets me. I don't know why.
Remember when John Luke shows back up at the oak
I know,
tree?
I know. It is sad.
Hey, Bluey.
Not sad, it's so happy.
What are you
Watch
doing?
Bluey.
I
Why are
know.
you doing this to him?
Oh, sorry. You can see it though. Look.
Stop! Leave him alone.
It's okay. I can do it. No. All right. Next one. This is like a personal question for you. Number of steps on your whatever ends up being your highest step day, and the line is at 30,000.
I was gonna say
We're gonna say
26,000.
26,000.
Yeah.
I think 22,000.
All right. So you're both taking the under here. That is where me and Ben landed as well. So no one thinks we're having a 30,000 step day.
Well, and the caveat that I had when we answered this question is that, like, I think when it comes to Disney, you spend a tremendous amount of time on your feet,
Yeah.
not physically taking steps. So it's like by standing standards, I bet you hit like 40,000 equivalent steps.
Right.
You know,
I'm
but-
pretty sure that the day that you and I were didn't have kids and we went to Magic Kingdom at rope drop and then we left at the closing hour that we got 30,000 steps, and that was like a ton of walk. Like
Okay.
that was
Dude.
going super hard, and I know I'm not going that hard.
I don't know. You guys, do you remember the first time that we walked into the parks with these two?
They knew it was up.
They knew what was. I mean, I was
knew.
like, hold up.
We're probably annoying. We're like, oh my god.
No,
We're going.
It was
You got-
wonderful because we're wanderers.
We are.
Yeah, we'll just wander
Yeah, if we're with
and-
you guys, we get so much stuff.
Oh, we
done.
get so much done.
Yeah,
We
and then y'all
love.
leave.
Like, come on, guys, you're gonna need to be here. Rope drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, and like we'll just window shop. We'll look at birds.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll sit on a bench and throw breadcrumbs.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
like, oh, this is so nice.
It costs you money to be here.
Florida.
I'm trying to do more of that though with the kids because I've just realized it is not fun to push them. And now that we've been so many times, it's like I've done all the things I want to do. Like
Yeah.
I'll get to do them again. It's not quite as much pressure.
That's
Right,
good.
yes.
That's a good
We've
point.
ridden Tron 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
We did
my
it, guys.
gosh.
Come on. That was a good
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll never happen again.
It won't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be tremendous. All right. This one, tricky. Number of Mickey ice cream bars eaten across the entire family and the entire trip. I have it at 5.5.
Oh god, Addie's gonna crush that.
You think so? Does she like the ice cream bars?
Oh man, yeah,
She-
she's like,
she-
she
Oh,
likes
I didn't know
all
that.
sweet.
She
She's,
Oh yeah, I remember on the cruise where you could get those as dessert. every night.
yeah, she is gonna crush that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
so-
wasn't aware. I was really in my. I didn't know me and Addie were kindred spirits in this way.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are. You
I
guys
think
are.
you guys are kindred spirits in more ways than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, me and Addie are gonna have
So-
ice cream dates.
Yeah.
Then. It's gonna be
It's
good.
gonna
I
be
can't
so
wait.
good.
Since we started using that aura frame and putting pictures in it, Jonathan put a bunch in, and I swear there's like a whole montage of just him and Addie pictures. I'm like, you have as many pictures of you and Addie as It's so any of the
sweet.
other kids.
There is no like the frequency at which you guys are brought up in our house is like every single hour. Yeah,
She
go
told
ahead.
us this morning.
I love that.
Like
Every hour.
this morning, she was like, Jay and Beth are my mommy and daddy. And I'm like, no, I think mommy and daddy are your mommy and daddy. She's like, no, Jay and Beth are my mommy and daddy. I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Oh, goodness.
So
I
funny.
know. She loves you guys.
Well, when she was with me, she said, my mommy and my daddy are just my best friends.
I do love that.
Yeah, the funniest thing I think that she's doing. Well, I probably said that too many times on this exact conversation. But one of the things that she will do with me right now is she'll be like, "Daddy, you're my best friend." I'm like, "Addie, you're my best friend too." And she's like, "No, you need to be my best friend."
One-way street. Yeah. That's how it goes. All right, so everyone's taking the over then on Mickey ice cream bars eaten.
Yeah.
Even though I do not find them to be one of the more tremendous treats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
at
I was maybe
Disney.
thinking under.
What? Oh, okay. You're bet. Oh,
But I
maybe
don't
hold
know.
on.
If we just, I mean, if our kids get it once and Addie gets it once, it's four.
Right, that's
right
four.
there.
We're
And
very
then
good.
You're right.
Jay will easily
Jay
have
will
6.
have-
You're right.
Well,
It's
a lot
probably
of
over.
times what will happen is that I'll see the ice cream and I'll be like, I want that ice cream. But then I'll kind of be like, I know that if I go get ice cream, all the kids are going to want ice cream and that Beth won't want all the kids to have ice cream right now. So I'll have to hold off on getting ice cream and come up with an excuse to separate myself from the group.
Gosh,
so
I'm
I
the
can
worst.
eat the ice cream.
Jay's like, "I need to go to the bathroom," and we're all like, "Again?"
What? I gotta go. Yeah, so that is like my. I was like, maybe I have to find a way to do it.
It's
Do
not
take
that I
Addie.
don't want them to have ice cream. It's just, once again, trying to keep like the monster level
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I
Really,
understand.
for me, it's the stickiness. It's
So
like
messy.
it's. I mean, you'd think. I don't even know if you would think, but those bars, they don't break on like the bite line.
They
like
break all. Yeah, they shatter.
they shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose a little chip of that chocolate and you got a stain
I
for
know.
life.
It's not a good
For
kid's
life.
treat.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's more of an adult, better for adults, messy for kids. But the other thing is that, like, even if you're just like, okay, kids, we're getting ice cream, they might not choose that. They might choose something
that's
else.
true.
For whatever reason, in my head, I just imagined going to like a really fancy like cocktail bar at Disney Springs or whatever, and it's like Manhattan, Cosmopolitan, Mickey Mouse ice cream bar, like
I think when we were down for Tron, we were at like this like 80s themed like arcade party.
Yes,
You remember that?
I do.
Yes, and they had like a bunch of like fun stuff, and they were like, "Oh yeah," and they have there's like a freezer of ice cream over here, and I think I was the only person who did it, and I got a Mickey bar.
Nice.
That's
Yeah, I was like,
Awesome.
no one else is walking around. Everyone's just like, I'm too cool for this. And I'm like, not
No.
me.
I'm not too cool for an ice
Too
cream
cool
bar.
for it.
No way.
No. Well, do you have like a go-to like snack that you would get instead at the parks?
I've been thinking about that popcorn.
No,
Kinda doing it. Because also, when we lost the suitcase last year after the
Yeah.
cruise, that whole drama,
we
there
lost
was,
the popcorn.
they took out the popcorn was the one thing they took out, I guess.
No, they
Food.
did
I don't know, was
it.
it a
Yeah.
security? I don't know, but yeah.
That's such a bummer.
That TSA agent
looking
was
forward to
like,
that.
they were like, yeah, they were
Jackpot.
like, this seems dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
Dangerous for me.
Dangerous for my cheat day.
That girl at Magic Kingdom that served you the popcorn was a fan.
Yeah, she was. She remembered it
Maybe
too.
she's listening.
Oh, that'd be amazing. What if
That'd
she's
be
still
so
there?
cool.
Would she remember? I don't even know if I remember. I gotta go back and watch the tape.
It was dark chocolate and cheddar popcorn
Oh.
and pretzels. I know. I was
Oh,
trying to
wow.
think of this today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm
You've been thinking.
You're
got
good.
this on the mind.
Okay.
got
okay.
it, you got
But that's
it.
not like they give it to you in like a big like it's hard to eat at the park.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
like a
but
get back to the room.
Yeah, but that was enjoyable.
Okay. Okay.
Allie, do you have a go-to? Do you have a favorite treat?
Yeah, I do. So every time I go, I get the giant Rice Krispie treat in
Oh,
the shape of
yeah,
a Mickey
you
head.
do.
Yeah, every time I have to track it down.
Nice.
How many pounds is it? Do you
Don't
think?
talk about it. It's got to be like what?
Like
Three?
3? I was
3
thinking
pounds?
3 pounds.
It's a lot of Rice Krispie.
It's a hefty.
Yeah.
But so you can't finish it all in one go. So I always take it home with me. And every time I get the Disney depression when I pull it out of my bag, I start crying eating my Rice Krispie because I wish I was just sitting there eating my half-eaten Rice Krispie.
That is fantastic.
Yep.
All right. Bet. Oh, no. Did you have one?
Well, I think I talked about it in our other episode, but I've been a big fan ever since the Disneyland, and I'm hoping they have it at Disney World, of the churro toffee.
Yeah.
I think that was extraordinary. Do you remember that from like the
I
The
did not
glass
eat
case.
it.
You didn't,
you didn't eat
it.
No, I didn't.
It was really good.
It didn't sound good to
I just
me.
remember
Didn't
that.
sound good.
I know. I've been thinking about the corn dog from Disneyland.
But they don't have those at Disney
They don't
World.
have them at Disney
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I'm more of a savory than
I just got a wave of guilt because
Sweet
I made us
spice and bet.
film all those what we ate in a day, and I never made that TikTok.
It's not too
video.
late.
Oh, well,
Not
we
too
should
late.
make
Well,
it.
we can do it, and then we can make a Disney World one too.
Oh, yeah. We can double down.
Oh,
It
that
could
would
be
be
a
fun.
series.
That could be
Yeah.
really fun.
Stuff we ate at Disney. Okay. All right, cool. Well, moving on. Next one is how many rides ridden on whatever day we ride the most rides. And I have it at 10.5.
Will there be a day that we ride more than 10 rides?
10 different rides
10. No, you can ride the same one over.
over.
Like if you rode like
Is that
if,
right?
if you did like teacups twice, that would count as 2.
Okay,
feel
and the
like
number
Magic
is
Kingdom.
10.
Yeah.
I think we'll
Maybe
go
would
over
do.
that.
You go over?
What
Yeah,
day
yeah.
do you think we'll go over?
Magic Kingdom.
You think Magic Kingdom?
That's what I'm thinking too.
I think because they have all the little kid rides there.
Yeah.
You know, like that are going to be just like easy on and offs,
like the carpets.
Yeah,
the carpets,
yeah.
Dumbo, the carousel,
Right.
all of those. I think we're gonna
Luke
like.
is insistent that we do Small World.
Oh, I love Small World.
Oh,
Listen,
It's a good one.
No, I do too.
It's
I
a good
love
one.
it.
We that's another Addie story, but we have a great video standing in the line for
She doesn't even sound like herself.
It's a Small World, and there's this like spinning gold, like, you know, it almost looks like a weather vane, I feel
Yeah.
like, on top of like one of the
Make the noise.
the turrets. I don't even know how to make the noise.
Well, it's an like wild noise that comes out of her. She's like, it's like some kind of a bird call.
Let's see it.
No, I can't do it right now.
That Addie makes the noise?
Yeah,
like
when she was a baby, like
Oh.
I mean, she was just like literally she was. It was the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in Disney.
It was so cute, but
sweet.
like every single time she saw it spin around, she like did the same explosive sound again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have it on video somewhere.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, we'll have to find it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is more of a yes or no question. But do you think, will anyone in the family be that guy on the laugh floor?
I mean, Ben, right? Isn't
Ben,
he always?
Ben is that guy.
We now have a counter argument that is that Jay now has a mustache. He's extremely that guyable all of a sudden.
He is
That's true.
very that guy.
How do you become not that guy? Like that is my main goal.
Well, Ben tried for a long time.
I know, but at this point in time, I'm just sort of like, all right, let's go, comedian people behind the curtains at the Monsters Inc. Scare floor.
Yeah.
I'm in it now.
That gives me anxiety going on.
I don't think I've ever seen them pick, like, I think like it's always a guy,
Oh, is it?
I think.
Oh, that would make me feel so much better.
right?
Well, they do the girls for some things. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
But
feel
not
like
that guy.
I,
Not
I
that
feel
guy.
like
that
That guy.
that guy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times it's like, if it's not me, it's going to be like the guy wearing like the T-shirt that's like most expensive day ever,
Right.
you know, and he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm present.
Yeah. I'm here.
I'm
Thank
here.
you.
Uh,
All right. So where do you guys land? Yes. No. Someone will be that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's going. Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
so Ben is the only no on this one.
Oh, you think no?
Well, I hadn't been given the Jay argument when I gave my answer.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
once Jay pointed out that he now has a mustache, I was like, I can't believe I missed that.
I know. Plus, our group is so large.
Yeah, there's a
Like
lot
the
of
I know.
odds are someone's
I
gonna
know. If
get
like,
picked.
yeah, if everyone does it at the same time, then it feels like it really
Right.
increases the odds.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But that could also be tricky. Let's see. Moving on here. How many times will we take pictures with SCB fans? I have it at 11.5.
I was going to say 10, so I guess I was guessing less, but
Guess
not
you were going for the under.
not a lot less.
Not a lot less.
Not a lot less.
10 still seems
Not
like,
like
a
nobody
big number.
cares.
What? No one's going to take pictures of you guys. You're getting 0.
I'll go over.
Going over? All right. Alyce is the only one on the over of this one.
Although we did encourage people in last week's episode that if you're there and you see us,
Yeah.
to come say hello.
Exactly. Come say
So,
hi, you know?
so maybe that will help like influence. Maybe there will be like, because you've done this before. Like you've seen bounders that you follow, and you're like, oh my god, I know who
Almost
that is.
every trip I see somebody I follow on Instagram. Beth helped me one time.
You did see. You met an influencer.
Oh, Beth is
in
the
bathroom.
best at this.
Yeah, she
though.
was so
Yeah.
good. I was
Oh,
so
yeah?
nervous about like introducing or like saying hi, and Beth was like, "Just do it."
You have like such like like every time we go to like a creator event, you're always so good at just going and being like, hi.
Oh, thanks.
I know you're
Yeah.
so good.
I do like to make friends with everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
I need everyone to like me always. So it's not necessarily a good thing.
Is it everyone?
But you're good at it.
Well,
and I do
thanks.
think the people do always like you.
Oh, well,
So,
good. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Bat in
Thank
a
you.
1,000. Toss.
Toss, toss.
There you go. All right. This one is more of a Discord one a little bit. How many times will we run into Dola from the SCB community? Because she will be there at the same time
Oh.
as us.
She's
She's already down there.
She's there now.
She's down there already.
At
yeah.
least 2.
You think at least 2?
I think
Yeah.
2.
Or with the line is 2.5.
You did a good job making the lines.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, who are you, Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
These are all based on gut. You know, so-
Nice. Yeah.
I think over.
good
Think
gut.
the
Good.
over?
You've been drinking
Yeah.
a lot of kombucha lately. Good gut health.
I guess so. A lot of kefir, you know.
Oh, I hate that word.
I know we have it in the house right
Yeah,
now.
you want some? You want us to bring it?
Some?
He's actively making me like a medium. I'm like, anyway, sorry. Well, did I have a cue? Did I have a line here?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think just over. I think we'll see her.
You think we'll see her?
She tagged Nude, our clothing store, in a story today.
Did she
She
really?
was wearing, she was wearing her Minnie Mouse denim jacket from the shop.
Oh,
No.
that's so fun.
It was cute.
That's
but
so fun.
I think over.
Okay. Cool.
It is kind of cool to me at this point in time how many people from this community have been to your store.
That is so sweet.
It's wild.
Yeah.
That is the
really
nicest
cool.
thing. It literally like makes me tear up. Like if you guys are having an event in town and they're like in the parking lot waiting for the store to open, I'm like, this is so
that's the
nice.
It's like, I feel like it's like always like on their itineraries. They're
It's
like,
really
they're like, yeah,
nice.
it's like, you know, from this time to this time.
I
we're
love
gonna go do
it.
it. You know, the other thing, actually, I'm just going to put you on the spot now because you've been doing it, but the Whatnot, if anybody's unfamiliar with Whatnot, it's like a live auction. You have like 10
App,
seconds. Yeah. So like Allie is like doing live streaming and she goes and she like holds up the garment.
It's a great job.
She
I
does
watched
a
one the
great
other day.
job. I
It
like-
was very intimidating.
well, I think you do.
I know. I have
Yeah.
such a
Yeah,
different.
better.
I like total respect for you guys. Like I come home and I'm like, gosh, I'm exhausted. I had to stream for an hour, and Ben's like, are you serious?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I say. It's like
No,
I know it's
no.
hard, isn't it?
I know. I think you feel seen.
How yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Very validated. What is your thing on Whatnot so people can go find you?
Nude NEWD 540.
Nice. Good
Yep.
plug. Good
Yep.
plug.
Ah,
Yeah.
540.
That's
Very good.
you know what's
That's
funny.
an area code joke.
Yeah, area codes I think are one of those things that like if you go off to maybe I've said this before, but if you were to like go off to like Hollywood or something and I got like a 540 or a tattoo and people will be like, oh cool, what's a 540 mean? It's like, oh, it's like my hometown. But like if you still live in your hometown and you have the 540,
Right.
it feels like
Does not work.
yeah, it's
Right.
like,
I mean,
Not
like,
as well.
everyone's like you have the thing.
yeah. Here,
We're still there.
we're still there. Yeah.
It reminds me of my roots. We're in your roots.
Oh,
It's
man.
actually completely okay. Live your best.
Live your best. Live your best. All right. And the final one, this is an Alyce themed one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. And it's just true or false. Will Alyce be the one who gets soaked on Tiana's Bayou adventure?
Why me?
Why? It's always you.
It's always you. I feel like every time we ride that ride with you, you get
I know.
soaked.
Well, you know what? My mom literally just thrifted a Walt Disney World poncho. You know what? It's going in my bag.
Here you go.
Not this year.
So Alyce is taking the no.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be that guy.
I won't be that guy.
I'll go under. No.
You're
I'll go
saying no
no. I'll
also?
go no.
All right. Well, me and Ben took the yes.
I'm really excited to check that one out.
I know.
Oh, I know. Yes, that one looks.
That actually.
Have we talked to the kids about that one?
That's another one. You're right. Will Luke ride that one?
Now that one, well, you see the big
You see the
splash.
big drop, but
most
you
of the
could-
ride is like pretty
It's
chill.
really
Most of the
fun.
ride's pretty chill. You can just like, oh yeah, we're doing this, and you'd be like, oh yeah, okay, kids, heads up, we're
Right.
about to go down a big waterfall.
Right.
Sharp
Yeah,
parts
I
on the
just
bottom.
have
Sharp
no
parts on the bottom.
idea what they're gonna think. And like Nick and Nate are old enough to do some of them now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about like Nick and Nate doing like Splash Mountain or something. Or
Maybe,
or
but I
Tiana.
don't know. So with Luke, probably about 2 years ago, we took him on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think it was.
It was
right?
Thunder Mountain.
Or was it Thunder Mountain?
Yeah.
You took
Like
Luke on Thunder
first-
Mountain.
Yeah.
That like right off the gate, right, like first thing in the park.
Oh, I
and
remember.
he was all excited to do it, and then it scared the pants off of him, and then he didn't want to do anything else.
want to do
Like
anything after that.
nothing even
So we've just
remotely
gotta-
scary the rest of the week.
We've got to ease them into it.
Yeah, so I'm not sure going big is the right
Not
way.
right out of the gate.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have to like ease
We
in with
gotta-
some
we gotta
smaller
work up.
rides. Yeah. And just be
Yeah.
like, oh, you did
Yeah.
that. That's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like Nick and Nate did like that. We did a better job with them because they did the Barnstormer and they loved it.
Addie did that one too. She
I-
loved the Barnstormer.
Yes. So I'm really curious to see how Addie does with some of these things because
I hope she's tall enough.
I know
That's an
I'm-
issue.
I want to like put her like in platform shoes to like give her a little extra height because she's like I think she's like maybe like somewhere about an inch away
Like,
from
or half an inch. I mean,
Yeah.
she's grown a lot in the last 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed. Toes.
We'll put them all on it together.
fingers,
Yeah.
nose,
It'll
toes.
be
So
great.
cute.
I know.
Yeah. That,
How we get the picture from the
Oh my
we'd have to buy
gosh.
the picture.
Yeah, you'd have to at that point. Can you imagine a Splash Mountain photo with all the cousins just like in a little row
that'd be
there?
awesome.
Yes.
That'd be
Just
awesome.
pure terror.
Oh my
in their
god!
eyes.
Yeah, we just let them sit in their own row. Yeah. No one's back there with
Yeah,
them.
no, I don't like that. Somebody's gonna fly off.
Have fun. No, we can't. I wouldn't even feel comfortable with that.
No. Yeah, me neither. But I bet it would be I in my head what I'm picturing is a hilarious photo.
Yeah,
And I'm okay with letting my imagination paint that picture.
Right, right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's
And
perfect.
when in reality, be like, all right, hold on. Yeah.
Yes. Iron grip.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, a fun journey lies before us, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Anything that you guys are now excited about now that we've like jostled all the thoughts and memories?
Tiana's Bayou.
Johnny,
Yeah.
okay,
Yes,
Tiana's Bayou.
yeah.
right.
I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to that ride for like literal years.
Literal years.
Yeah.
I know. That's a
Yeah,
good
so I
one.
think that one now.
I just think our kids in general are acting less like baby-ish, and I think it'll just be fun to see them like a little more know the lay of the land, to like how it works.
They kind of know what
and-
to expect now a little
Yeah.
bit more too from last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all like 2 years braver.
Right.
That's a big thing.
It's a big one.
Yeah, there's
Big
been
one.
plenty of opportunities to go on slides.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, slides, good way to test your bravery.
Absolutely. I think
Do you remember that? That was
I
like
do. I remember that.
very
yes.
early popcorn
Very
culture
early
topic.
Popcorn culture topic. Yes, I remember going to different slides with Luke and him like being afraid, but then like working up the courage
Yes.
Aw.
over the day.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I think our most recent slide excursion was we were at the park and we have one kind of like nearby our house, and there's these like two kind of like double barrel tall slides, and Addie was there with her friend, and we were like all playing with like their parents and stuff like that, and Addie wanted me to go on the slide down with her, and because she was like a little too worried.
Yeah, she
and
was scared a
then
little.
her little friend was like Addie's dad, will you go down with me too? Addie was not having it.
She was not having it.
She was like-
She is so jealous.
He's my best friend.
That's my best friend.
Yeah, she was not having it. Yeah.
Aw.
So Addie had a little lesson in patience and
Jealousy,
sharing. Yeah,
yeah.
jealousy. Yeah.
The green-eyed monster.
It came out.
Yeah,
was good.
She was cute. Mm-hmm. But she always is.
She is.
She's wonderful.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for coming and being a part of the pop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're
This was a
welcome.
fast hour.
It was
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm like more excited for
I know
our
you
trip.
just got us excited.
I know.
I know, yeah. Do you feel like the over-unders are going to be like living in the back of your mind?
Yes.
You're going to be like,
No,
no.
wait a minute.
We're only at 10. We're not watching fireworks. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's like we can hit fireworks on a different night to win that one. But tonight, we got to get to 12 rides in order to
Right,
win the other
right.
thing.
It's going to be
That's
a
right,
game.
that's right.
And we'll grab an ice cream bar on the way.
On the way.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have one more.
Okay.
Is it going to be warm enough? Are we going to go in the pool? Oh. The weather is like kind of on the
It's
line.
on the line.
It is a little on the, I feel like this happens to us every year. So we frequently do our Disney trip in like this January, February block because we have like the vacation club thing. And this is like the most value time of year. So we can bring.
And the parks aren't as busy.
And the parks aren't as busy.
Yeah.
And it's not scorching hot.
Right.
Which is all really good
Right.
things. So we can bring like a lot of our family who could then help with like the kids and everything, which is all really great. However, the big catch that we run into each time with this particular like model of decision making is that the pool is kind of off limits.
Right.
Yeah.
And a little cold.
I think
cold.
we're going to go for it.
I'm hoping the
we'll get
midweek
in?
day. Like it's literally snowing in Florida today. Like freak snowstorm.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
But it looked like next, like our middle of the week, it might get up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
I think
and
we're
maybe
gonna
we
do
should
it.
just go for it.
I think so.
You know what? We've been doing our plunging anyway.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah,
doing
that's
cold
right. Yeah.
plunging.
Cold plunge.
Yeah.
I mean, is there like a hot tub? You know?
Almost.
yeah.
Almost.
Oh,
Our
we're gonna
kids
have
love a hot tub.
They love a hot tub. Yeah.
I can't imagine what the super gritty self-help books that we've been reading about like perseverance and like mental strength and stuff like that would say about us being like, we jumped into a Disney World resort swimming pool
That was heated.
Heated pool.
In 70-degree weather.
but hold this, in January. Wim Hof method.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. Yeah. That's it. I'm packing my swim. Maybe even two.
Oh,
Maybe even
man.
one.
You
One might-
never know.
one might still
You don't
be
want
wet.
to be too cold when you put the other one back on.
That's it. That's it.
Don't put the wet bathing suit.
Oh my gosh. Well, y'all, as always, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Pop. If you have any feedback for us, you can send it on over to popcornculturepod@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/popcornculture. Links to all that in the description down below. But otherwise, until next time.
Pop, pop.
Today's episode was edited by Isybelle Christley. Vaishon Brandon does our art. Catherine Stein is our production manager. And the show is hosted by me and Jonathan Carlin.